Alrighty, get everybody, it's the Doga! It is now time for the penultimate installment, or at least as of 2024, of the AC/DC album review series. We have finally arrived at Rock or Bust from 2014, so later this year will be the 10th anniversary of the album's release. I think it was in October or November, I don't remember now, 10 years ago. I was, 21, I think, when the album came out, so we'd come a long way between that and Black Ice, as well as Live at River Plate, which was the last installment. This album was the first to be recorded without Malcolm Young, who had left the band following his dementia diagnosis, and he was replaced by his nephew, Stevie Young, who was the son of the eldest Young brother, Stevie Young Sr., who died in 1988, according to what I remember reading in a book somewhere. Anyway, this is the shortest album, with only 11 tracks and about a 30-something minute, 35 I think it is, 35-minute runtime. The album starts off with the title track, which definitely shows that AC/DC could still rock even without Malcolm, and to be honest, I don't know what to say. It's a good song, but could have been a bit better. The next song was Play Ball, which was the first single off the album. I believe this one, I think it dropped on my 21st birthday on the 7th of October 2014. I think that's what Wikipedia said. Again, 10 years ago, I don't have a great deal of memory of that far back, unfortunately. The first two tracks were performed live during the Rock or Bust tour, in which Chris Slade had rejoined the band following Phil Rudd's arrest in 2015. And Slade also appears in the promo clip for the next song on the album, Rock the Blues Away, which I believe was the third single, I think. I don't know if it was. Either way, they did not perform that one live. And I did see them live in November of 2015. I wasn't going to go, but my sister, she got sick at the last minute, so I volunteered to take her place, and so I did. So I can say that I've seen Stevie as well as Malcolm in 2010. Next song on the album is Misadventure. A bit faster than the first three. Nice background vocals, especially during the chorus. You can tell that Stevie sounds very different than his uncle, but not bad. Then you've got another slow one next, Dogs of War. Nice, slow building sort of song, slowly builds up. Goes on for a bit. Not my favourite. Got Some Rock and Roll Thunder is the next one. This one also got performed live a few times, I believe, during the 2016 tour. Of course, Brian Johnson didn't do all of the 2016 gigs due to his hearing issues, and, well, you know who replaced him. I'm not a fan of Guns N' Roses, so I'm not even going to say his name. And Hard Times, another slow one. A lot of the songs in these later years seem to be slow and surprisingly short, especially this album. Quite a number of short songs, that's what surprised me. The fastest song on the album is the next one, Baptism by Fire, which shows vintage AC/DC sounds in my opinion. Angus and Stevie show that they've got the exact same chemistry as what Angus had with his brother, or at least that's what I think anyway. And Baptism by Fire was also performed live during the tour. Unfortunately, the performance from the gig that I went to in 2015, no recordings of it have surfaced on YouTube. There is a playlist on the channel from other YouTubers who were there at the show that I went to in 2015. But unfortunately, that was one of the four that has not surfaced. What's the next one? Rock the House. Another slow one, not as slow as some of the others, and has elements of Black Ice. You can tell this was definitely, this was much like Black Ice, was produced by Brendan O'Brien, as was Power Up, which we'll get to eventually. And Rock the House and Sweet Candy have a roughly similar tempo, in my opinion, but slightly different in places. Out of the two, I like Sweet Candy more than Rock the House, to be honest. And the album closes with the final song, Emission Control. And There's definitely some cheeky AC/DC from the early years. At least that's what I think. I couldn't help but laugh when I first heard the song back in 2014. I'm thinking, yeah, that sounds like vintage, cheeky, tongue-in-cheek AC/DC, that does. All in all, I know this album is not very popular with the AC/DC fans, and I think I might give it a 7 out of 10, mainly because, well, you know, especially this is when Brian's voice was starting to really wear out, but otherwise, 7 out of 10 will do, I guess. Don't know what else to say, but either way, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Leave your opinions on the album in the comments down below. Be sure to like, and if you haven't already, be sure to press that subscribe button, turn it from red to grey, and change the bell icon to the ringing one if you want. But until next time, this is the Doga saying have a wonderful day, everybody, and I shall see you again.